and you know it.
All right, so there you go. MJF makes stipulations for Cody, and I see some of the people in the chat room already touching on that. So to go over it one more time, Dave, we have Cody cannot touch MJF until Revolution. He also has to take 10 lashes on live TV and have a cage match with Wardlow. And I saw Ian Dunn comment on this in the chat room, and it makes kind of sense because I'm not really fond of this idea of having Wardlow's first match being against Cody. But he says, so Wardlow's first official match will be in a cage, and he will job to Cody. Great idea. Geniuses. What are your thoughts on this, where Wardlow will get his match against Cody in a cage, the 10 lashes, and he cannot touch MJF until Revolution? What did you think of the promo last night, and what are your thoughts on these stipulations that were added by MJF?
I mean, the stipulations were obvious. I mean, the crowd wasn't as into this as they made you to believe it was, kind of. Because the crowd really wasn't saying much last night. For being their homecoming to Jacksonville, it wasn't a super hot crowd. At least I didn't come off to me that way. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just me hating on AEW. I don't know. But still, it just didn't come off like a super hot crowd. But the stipulations were kind of strange. Like, I want to whoop you. I mean, okay, that's weird. But one thing I don't like is having a cage match. Why is your first cage match going to be on... Oh, I get it. They want ratings. It's all about the ratings.
Right.
But your very first cage match in their new company, in this new promotion, is going to be a blow-off for Cody just to beat MJF's bodyguard and then to go on and face MJF at Revolution. So this is going to happen, or Resolution, whatever it's called. It's going to happen in the next few weeks. This cage match is going to be on free TV when your cage match would be like a blow-off to possibly this feud. You know, why not do something with that later on at another pay-per-view for your very first cage? But it is what it is. It'll be good for TV. It'll be a good main event to get a proper rating against NXT in the coming weeks. So,
oh yeah, it'll probably either be next week possibly or the week after. I know Cody's supposed to announce if he accepts or not next week, so we'll see if that happens or not. But yeah, not really a big fan of Wardlow having his first match against Cody because to me, and I'm sure a lot of people would say this as well, we don't see Cody losing that match. We're going to get him facing MJF at Revolution. The only thing maybe is MJF tries to help Wardlow win, and maybe that's when we see Arn Anderson get involved, or maybe someone else get involved to start maybe a feud with Wardlow. I don't know. It's just not very, I don't think, smart booking for them to do that with Wardlow, because you want him to look like an unstoppable force as a bodyguard with MJF.
But he's just a bodyguard, so right now he's just, and MJF treats him, yeah, we're going to talk, and he doesn't even say nothing to him talk or nothing, so it's kind of like...
What's up, how you doing tonight, brother?
It's all over the place with it, but you know what, and I'm afraid, I really am, for MJF, because I'm afraid this is just leading to Cody beating all these stipulations and beating MJF at the pay-per-view.
Well, that's what Ian Dunn said. He said...
it feels like that.
So Cody will also beat MJF, and the feud will be over, because that's how they have booked all of his feuds. So
they really have. I mean,
other than the Jericho match, I mean,
but that tied in with MJF though to screw it up.
Right. Noob says last night's Dynamite is great because everyone is getting over the main event, that is the wedding of Lana and Lashley. Then we also have Becky saying that her contract has expired. It's probably going to be a work like Punk, and John Moxley we'll probably discuss about on Saturday. Yes, we'll touch on all of that on Saturday night. What? Go ahead, Dev.
I just thought about this. Correct me if I'm wrong. So is Cody Rhodes the only member of this new elite, or whatever you want to call them, group who runs AEW right now? Is he the only one who has never put anyone over officially? Like, straight up. He lost that tag match, but
he's kind of put over is Darby, and that was because they got a draw.
But he didn't beat him, though. He didn't put him over clean by losing. But has Cody ever lost an actual match?
Other than Jericho, and I don't think...
No, he didn't lose that match, though, because Jeff threw in the towel. So he didn't technically tap out or take a pinfall. He just got the towel thrown in on him.
Right. Becky is... The storyline, Red Sox fan, to not touch much on WWE, is Becky is using her contract... negotiations to get her hands on Asuka, basically saying she's not going to resign with WWE unless she got her match with.
We know she's Teresa. She ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely, yeah. They're going to do everything in their power to keep her. I mean, even if that's true or not with their contract.
No, so is that true that Cody hasn't really put anyone over since?
I think so. I think you're correct on that. I'm not off the top of my head. I can't really say he's put over this.
Because everyone else has.
But the only one he has kind of put over, because what I saw on Twitter after the match was over, was Darby. Say that Darby was a star and stuff like that. But yeah, he has not taken a pinfall directly yet. No, not that I know of. I could be wrong, but that seems to not have happened quite yet. Now let's get to another match, Dave. Shall we? Let's get to Jon Moxley